And the problem with that is they make noise when they close. Okay, welcome to our balcony cabin. This is pretty much standard issue Carnival balcony stateroom. As you can see, it's I don't know the number of square feet, but I'll put it on the screen after I look it up. We'll come on in. We'll start with the kind of the, I guess you call it the living area. We've got a little sofa here. Actually, it's a pretty good sized sofa. Now by tomorrow, this will be full of our stuff because I'll have camera gear and God only knows what we'll have here. They do give you a couple of towels in the stateroom, which is nice. And then we have a little table here, so if you want to eat breakfast in the stateroom or room service, you can use this table. We usually take all these books and catalogs and stuff, and we usually stow them somewhere out of sight so we don't have to keep, you know, we probably put them under here or something. We also have some bottled water that we pre-ordered on the Carnival website. We ordered 24 bottles of water. That should be enough to keep us for the week. And they've already delivered those to the stateroom. And it's actually a pretty good value. It's pretty cheap. I don't remember how much it was, but it wasn't very much. So let's come on in here. We have a mini fridge over here, which we'll be putting some drinks into. And Ricky has some eye drops she'll put in there. Somebody sent us a nice bottle of champagne or sparkling wine, so we'll try that. We have a telephone. This is a kind of a small desk, and we also have a fruit basket, which is nice. I think somebody probably sent us that too, because I don't know if that's standard issue. I don't think it is. And then here's the fun times, kind of the daily program, and some other information about the ship. We have some lights here around the mirror. You can show that mirror there. I'll show it. Yeah, couldn't get it without you. We have some shelves here, and they have a room service menu. Up here I've just put some of the dog, this is all the stuff that was on the door when we got on board, and then there's another shelf up here. So I'll use this to put camera gear on and stuff like that. Okay. So there is a little piece of art up here, like some surfboard looking things or something. Adds a little bit of color to the room, but this is pretty much the same room we've had on Carnival before. We'll just come on into the bedroom. They've got the luggage, the kind of the protector on the bed to protect from when you put your luggage up here to open it up and unpack. We have our bed configured as a king-size bed with 2 nightstands on each side. There is a light on each nightstand. And there's also a little compartment down here for storage, which is nice. No drawer, but the big thing that's missing is there's no USB port to charge your phone or other iPad or something like that when you're sleeping. So I wish they had the USB ports. In fact, I only see 2 USB ports over here on the desk. It looks like there's 2 USB ports over here. And then we have a couple of US style 110 AC outlets. And over here we have a 220 European style outlet, which we have an adapter. We can turn that into a US style. Okay, then we've got a pretty good size screen television. I'd say it's probably 40 inch, maybe 42 inch, something like that. Kind of a high definition television, pretty nice. We'll talk more about that in our review. We'll give you the programming and everything. And we'll step outside and check the balcony. The balcony's right next to the bed. There's a big window here. I'm probably backlit now. And this is the only thing I don't like about the Carnival balcony staterooms is this hinged door. Because when you open it, it has a tendency to slam shut very loud. I'll show you what I mean. Well, that wasn't too bad. But trust me, people tend to slam these things shut. The worst thing about this door, instead of a sliding glass door, is that it takes up space from your balcony. You can't have a chair here, so you have to leave room for this door to open and close. So let's step out here. Now we're on deck 6, so we're right above the promenade, or the upper promenade, I think they call it. So you've got guys, pig and anchor and all this stuff down here. So we have a little bit of an obstructed view, and if we were up higher, it wouldn't be so bad. But you can see we've got 2 chairs here on the balcony. A small table. I guess you could have coffee out here or a glass of wine. It'd be hard to eat breakfast out here unless you're just having a continental breakfast. But there's enough room to sit out here and enjoy the ocean. Pretty comfortable. And this is our new ship. This is only the 5th cruise of the Carnival Panorama, or so somebody just told us that this is just the 5th sailing. So it looks nice and new. All the paint looks good. Let's go back here. And I actually like the carpet pattern. I like this blue and gold carpet. I think it's a little more colorful than what we saw, or what I saw on Holland America. But the stateroom looks pretty comfortable. It's good enough for a 7-day cruise. We don't have any problem with Carnival staterooms. The only problems we've really ever had has been with noise. And one time we had a connecting room with a family next door, and they had real noisy kids, and it was very, very uncomfortable for us. We had a lot of noise problems, a lot of sound issues. Other times we've been right underneath the pool deck, and you get a lot of sound of the furniture. The guys on the deck cleaning the pool deck, and they drag the chairs across the deck, and it wakes you up every morning. This time we're on deck 6. We're right above the upper promenade, so we got nightclubs and things down there. We don't know what that's going to be like yet, but hopefully it won't be too bad. So let's go take a look at the bathroom and the closets real quick. There's also a light here. I haven't figured out yet how to turn that on. It's probably over here on the main switch. Bathroom is your standard issue Carnival bathroom. Nothing's changed much. You've got your shower with shower curtain, which we're not big fans of the shower curtains because they tend to kind of chase you around the shower and stick to you. There's shower gel and shampoo. They do not provide conditioner or body lotion anymore on Carnival. Of course, your towels. There is a makeup mirror. There are 3 glass shelves. So there's decent storage, but it's not overwhelming. There's some countertop space here next to the sink. There's maybe a little bit of shelf space down over here, but looks like they've got extra Kleenex and things. And there's also 3 shelves on this side. So shelf space is actually pretty generous, I guess. I think we'll be fine with this. So now let's take a look at the closets. Okay. We'll open, this is the kind of the largest closet. It has a full-length mirror when you're getting dressed. You'll notice the hangers. They are wooden hangers, which is really nice. They're not the captive style hangers, which I like, but they have the smaller hook on them. So you would probably never be able to use these at home. They don't have to worry about people stealing them, but it's better than one of those captive hangers like they have on NCL. Much prefer these type of hangers. Of course, we've already got some of our luggage loaded in here. We haven't unpacked yet. Just wanted to temporarily stick everything in here. And on this side, there's more storage down below and more hangers up above for things like shirts or shorts, things like that. And then I'm gonna I'm getting to that. Kick my water out of the way here. Okay, this is the 3rd closet. There is a couple of large shelves here. Great for camera gear, suntan lotion, things like that. There is an electric safe. It's not very big. You couldn't put a laptop in there, but you could put a cell phone or maybe even a small camera in there. So we'll set up our own code here in a little bit. There's another large shelf here, and then we have 3 drawers. They also provide a laundry bag if you want to send some things out and have laundered. I want to see if these are soft closed drawers. They are. Well, maybe they're not. Let me try that again. These are not the dampered style drawers. And the problem with that is they make noise when they close. So every time your neighbor opens or closes their drawer, you can hear it in this stateroom. It's the first cruise we've been on in a while that does not have the dampered drawers, because they do on NCL. In fact, on NCL they had hardly any drawers. Same thing with this. That makes a noise when it closes. It's magnetic, but it still makes a noise. It's not a soft close type door. So Carnival could really improve their experience if they would put the dampening on the doors and the drawers, because you do hear this, especially if you're in rough seas. Sometimes those drawers will come open and slam shut, and they'll come open and slam shut, and if nobody's in the room next to you, there's nothing they can do to stop it, and you're just all night long you're hearing this banging. So fortunately that's the case it is with Carnival Panorama. The other thing, I don't see any storage underneath this. No, I'm sorry, there's some big drawers under here. Under the sofa. I don't think this is one that makes into a bed. So they do give you some really nice big drawers under here. They'll probably put bedding and stuff in one of them. But that's extra storage there. I'll look under the bed and see if we have any. This must be it right here. There's the life vest. They kind of put them under the bed. Gives you your muster station, cabin number. It's funny, they already look kind of dirty. It's a brand new ship. There's also a little chair here, or stool, that you can sit on at the desk, and there's a trash can under the desk as well. And there's a drawer with a hair dryer, and it's kind of built into the drawer, so you really can't use this drawer for anything else. Could over here, maybe makeup and stuff like that. There's bottled water, a couple of glasses on the desk, but you pay for this. It's $3.95 for the 1.5 liter bottle here. I don't know what we paid for the 12 pack, but it was cheaper than that. It was actually a pretty good deal. And then there's a thermostat over here, electronic, and very easy to figure out. Just press the red for warmer, blue for cooler. We also have a hook here, which they've placed your breakfast order menu and your do not disturb sign that you can hang on the door when you leave the room. And this room also has where you put a key in here to turn all the electronics on, so when you leave the room, if you take this out, it will turn off all of your lights and everything. Now I'll usually put a business card in there just because it's easier for me to deal with. I don't have to worry about losing my key. The idea is you take your key out when you leave the room, and it turns off all the electronics, and when you come back in the room, put your key in, and it turns everything back on. To me, it's just easier to put a business card in there because it will work. It's just got a little switch down in there. So this is the Carnival Panorama balcony stateroom. That's pretty much it. Put your comments down below. Tell me what you think of the stateroom. As we meet our room steward, I'll give you a little more information. Ricky usually asks for extra hangers. That's usually not a problem. And please give us your comments. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to click the subscribe button and the little bell icon if you want YouTube to notify you when we come out with new videos. So thanks for joining us today on CruiseReport.com.